We're going to talk about why 60% is the worst percent to be at in your capacity today. So if you're like below 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, something is genuinely not right. And you know this, and you're probably sooner or later going to take some action. If you're at like 70, 80, 90%, you're feeling on point. Everything is lighting up, you're loving life, everything's smashing. 60%, you're neither one or the other. You're not feeling splendid, but you're not feeling terrible. So you just sit there. So 60% is the danger zone because it's comfy enough that you don't feel the need that you need to change what you're doing, that you need to take action. But actually, you're dissatisfied enough that you feel drained every day. Every day is like, was that it? Was that the best I'd got? Now, I know this one because I've been there. You're slowly leaking your energy. It's robbing you of your energy and your ambition because you're like, oh, this will do, this will do, this will do. And you just end up mundane and ticking along. There are some signs that you are at 60% or languishing. You're fine, but you're never really feeling enthused and lit up and excitable about stuff. The days, they're blurring into one. Every day, it's on repeat. It's Groundhog Day. It's like that scene in Wanted, if you've seen that great film, where it's like, oh, every day the same. It rolls on and you don't really notice anything. You can feel yourself socially numbing. You're avoiding people just because you haven't got the oomph. Work's getting done, but you're really not doing it because you've got any passion. You've got no warmth to it. So there's a lot of costs to this. There's hidden costs. You stagnate your growth. It's stunted. You're not going anywhere. You're just existing. You're running relationships on autopilot with your wife, with your kids, with your friends. Everything's like, all right, there, yeah. Your kids aren't seeing the full you. Your friends aren't seeing the full you. Even you aren't seeing the full you. You're at the risk of sliding into burnout because fine isn't sustainable. You're slowly kind of feeling the energy waning. Now, there are a few bits that you can be moving yourself out of 60%. So do an energy audit. Now, this is something, grab a bit of paper and a pen. Draw a line down the middle. Goods, bads, lit ups, terrible. What fills up that lit up side? What fills up the draining side? Now, the draining side might be stuff like another bloody Zoom or another report that I know will only just get, thanks for doing that, no actual like bonuses. The stuff that lights you up, that might be like, oh, I dynamically solved an issue that was arising at work and I resolved it very quickly, or I made it home early and me and the wife actually had dinner together, or I got home in time for bedtime. I got to do the bedtime routine, or my kids came round because they no longer live with me and they want to still spend time with me. All energizing. So look at what pros and cons, ups and downs, drains and lifts, and see which ones you can boost and which ones you can start to move away from. Add 10% vitality. One new habit, one bold step every day. New habit might be something as simple as trying a different coffee shop, or actually I like that habit, or it might be walking a different route to work, or parking further away at work so that you can go for a walk on your way to work. Maybe it's choose a new TV show that you'll watch together. Maybe it's play a board game. Something different, something new, something to just boost you out of that percentage of 60. Micro experiments. Try it, test it, pivot as it works. So if you find that like, oh, actually I really enjoyed walking, build that into your routine. If you think, God, I bloody hated walking in the rain, scrap it. Don't test yourself and expect yourself to be on point every time immediately. That's where another risk comes in that we'll discuss in another experiment in another video. Reconnect with the passions you've sort of put on the shelf. If you enjoyed reading, pick up your book again. If you enjoyed painting model soldiers, paint them. If you enjoy taking your wife out for a meal, do that. If you enjoy anything, try and rebuild those passions. If it's someone you've missed because you've just got mundane and like can't be bothered when the phone rings, phone them back. If it's a sport you used to enjoy, I don't know anyone off the top of my head that springs to mind there. I would recommend you'd give that a go. If you enjoy training in the gym, do that. Anything that you can just return to the things that really spark you up, or try new things. So 60% is not safe. It's the slow death of your spark. It's the slow drift into mundanity, into languishing, into sitting 20 years from now in a job you hate, with a wife that's left you and your kids that don't visit, wondering what's gone wrong. So don't settle for it. Move forwards. What lights you up? Because what the world needs is people fully engaged in the full version of themselves. Now, if this has been sat through the whole 5.5, 6 minutes, thank you for your time. If it's something you've recognized and you'd like to have a conversation, drop me a message. We'll have a conversation and we'll start moving you out of that death zone. Have a good day.